All right, next topic. So I sent Garen a
Dun,
YouTube
dun,
video
dun.
by
He
PewDiePie.
did. Yeah, that guy's
So
got a lot of viewership, man.
yeah, I'm surprised you don't know who he is. He's one of the top 10 YouTubers in the world.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know what it is this year, and I am really, really genuinely enjoying this. But my consumption of content, all formats at the moment, is really, really low, and I'm really happy.
Really?
Yeah, like I went through a phase where we all do this. Like, yeah, man, I'm on Audible and I'm reading these books and podcasts and then now I'm at the point where, yeah, I'm not being cocky. It's not that I don't need it, but I have enough to execute on it at the moment that I don't need extra. And
Yeah, for you
this
and your
guy
day
said to
to
me
day, you
before,
probably think like that's enough
well,
for
day
you.
to day, outside my day to day, because I'm doing things, doing this stuff with you, coaching and stuff. It's like, what available time do I have actually to sit there and absorb more? The absorbing I do is more in conversation, but now I'm at a point where I'm doing a lot more implementation and testing of shit I already know rather than trying to get new stuff. I'd rather try the stuff I haven't used yet. But yes, so top 10 YouTuber, go.
But hang on, just to go off that, I'm the opposite. I'm consuming way more content than I ever have, and I watch a variety of different things because I like picking up on cues of what people do to hold a conversation or to prove a point or to dive deeper into a point, think about broader issues that affect that one problem. And it's helping me understand things on a deeper level that I can articulate clearly in this podcast. So I use that as like training for this podcast in a really weird way, just to see if there's any little tips that I see people do that I can try and not steal, but learn from.
You have come a long way.
Thank you.
Viewers, what we want to do is go back to the original videos when Indy and I had guests on the podcast and look at Indy's face when listening to guess when he clearly didn't agree with the point. And now look at this advanced being.
Now it's like it's cool. I can just
it's so cool, man.
I can accept that you have a difference of opinion to me. I'll push you on it, but that's it. It's cool. It's fine. It is what it is. There's no point getting upset about it. And this whole issue of content, it's actually, I noticed today at work, it's completely messed me up because when you listen to content of such a high quality that's been delivered concisely, clearly, effectively, enunciated perfectly, no ums or anything, and you listen to someone at work give a presentation and they're umming their way through it and they're really dry and they're reading off the fucking PowerPoint. I'm like, yo. And I'm like, I can't. I'm zoned out. The bar
has been set.
No, I'm zoned out. I'm zoned out within 2 minutes. I'm like, that's it. I can't listen to this. I can't pay attention to it.
Attention, engagement. They haven't got it because
there isn't it. And it's like, oh my God, this is fucking me up in the normal world because I'm used to content being so concisely put and everything being delivered to me so well that when someone doesn't meet it,
engaging.
Yeah. And when people don't meet it, it's like, oh, this is really bad. Unless I can bounce off you and talk to you, I can maybe make something of it. But if I can't, it's fucking difficult. And I'm sure other people are feeling like this and they probably think the same way.
It's not a commonly taught skill, man. So although doctors, for example, are by and large have good, I'd say, above average communication skills and can speak to people well, as part of what we have to do is deliver teaching sessions to our peers.
Yeah, and bad news and stuff as well, right?
Yeah, that's the patients. But like, say they're teaching us as doctors, other doctors about a medical condition. People just stand up and actually don't stand up. The computers, like say behind me where the window is. Say that's the screen. Say that's the screen, yeah. And they'll sit on a chair, like I'm sitting on a chair, and they just look at the slides and be like, so today we're going to talk about paracetamol overdose.
Oh, man.
So it's really bad, yeah. So what happens is you take too much paracetamol, it's bad. It's bad for your liver. I was just like, guys, this is not engaging, man. It doesn't matter what you say. The content itself is not important. Obviously is, right? It's how you deliver the content.
It's the delivery of it, man. Because I gave a presentation at work on some things that I did same day, right? Today. And I sat there and I was talking to him. And I was like, yo, okay. I'm going through the slides that have been pre-prepped. I've sort of checked them and stuff. And I got into one slide and I was reading it and I was like, you know what? I'm bored reading this, which means you're going to be bored reading this. And I said, look, I'll be honest with you. A lot of the stuff on here is way too granular for you to understand. So just look at this point, and this point. All right, next slide. And then I tried to just make fun of it. And I was like, yo, I'm not taking the piss out of my work, but I'm just making light of the situation so it can be quick for you and then you can ask me questions and I can bounce off the things you're telling me.
And that's when you have discussion. Discussion is
Exactly. And that's when it's more fun for other people, especially when your
engaged.
computer starts playing up and you make fun of your computer playing up. It brings out the human side in people because everyone's fucking virtual now. Everyone's sitting there just watching shit that you do on a screen. If you make it more fun and you make it more interactive, it goes a long way. So I was like, oh shit, I feel like I've just learned like a little bit about myself that I didn't know was a thing.
No, exactly. That's a good point though. If it's boring to you, it's going to be boring to someone else. And you know, an age-old thing, it's like when I teach, I'm going to ask you 10, 15 questions. I'm not teaching. You're going to teach yourselves because I'm going to ask you some questions, then you're going to learn about it, right? But if I ask you a question, what's going to happen? You're not going to fall asleep. Can't put you on the spot.
Exactly.
Yeah? That's the power of learning, of asking good quality questions.
And I've been on your courses as well, where people are really struggling at communication stations on MedX, and I'm like, man, you're just starting this out now. I'm sure if I recorded this and showed you it 5 years on in your career, you'll look back and cringe, and you'll be like, oh my god, man, I was so nervous. But now you're fully fledged, you know, PA, doctor, whatever, and you know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. It's like a well-oiled machine, and you're probably delivering with like a bit of arrogance, and you just know how to do it straight away.
It's what we call unconscious mastery. It's the highest level of learning. You can do it. You don't think about doing it. You just do it and you know it. The way you ride a bike, the way you brush your teeth, the way you do your beard, just unconscious mastery.
I haven't mastered my beard yet. I wish
have
I
mastered
did.
hand movements.
I wish I did.